gonna call this segment the verdict, right? So
Okay.
we gonna put Sentence to Be a Hero on trial right now. We gonna
Fair.
put Sentence to Be a Hero on trial right now, all right?
Say no more.
So
I'll be right back. All right, so talk about it.
oh shit.
Sentence to be a
Nigga,
hero. Let's
what?
talk about it.
Hear ye, hear
Order.
ye.
Hey. Lock it up.
My
Lock
bad.
it
All
up.
right. I'm gonna be
right, so-
serious. I'm gonna be serious. Nah, first of all, before we sit here and judge it and we give a verdict or anything. First, Ron, I'll let you go first. Like, how you felt about it?
I think last week I was a little harsh, but I think I walked it back a little bit because I said I was a little unfair in the judging of Sentence to Be a Hero because of like the way it was going. Mainly I didn't like the pacing of it. I loved the overall concept of being a hero was a punishment. Like a punishment or per se or whatever. Like I like that premise of it, but I just feel like the anime didn't do in season one at least. I feel like it didn't deliver the way it could have surrounding that premise. I just feel like it was a little rushed. It was a little scattered all over the place. Um, but like
All right. All right.
eh,
You see, I appreciate you for being nice. And Panda, you had your rant last week. I'm gonna go on the rant right now, okay? All right? I'm gonna go on my rant right now because
trash.
I am so mad. I had to watch Sentence to Be a Hero and I was sentenced to watch that shit. Dead ass. I'm sorry. Like, that shit, first of all, what pissed me off the most about the whole 12 episodes, bro, the whole 12 episodes is why does this man have swords and daggers and ain't cutting out a single person the whole series? This man had swords and daggers the whole series and they all exploded. Just get grenades, bro. Just
To be fair, I will say the biggest flaw in that anime is this nigga's power to throw swords and daggers and shit and then blowing up. They never explained it. Nobody else has powers like that.
I don't
That's true.
understand. And then that's the whole
He was a
problem. The whole
budget.
problem.
He was a budget archer from the Fate series.
Clearly, bro. Fuck him. Xylo. Fuck Xylo. That shit just pissed me off the whole time, just throwing grenades and shit. Like your whole goddess drops swords down. Like she literally makes swords for the sword user and you don't use not a single one. Like that shit really got me tight. It got me so mad. Even the whole little, what's that shit? The sword that's supposed to just destroy everything. It explodes. It just disappears. He don't slice nobody. He just pierces them and the shit just evaporates. That shit got me
I
tight.
hated the way Shorty talked too. I didn't
I
like
mean,
it.
that's that whole. You know what? I'm okay with that because that's like the
Nah,
whole
fuck that.
Japanese lolly
anime stuff,
like,
man.
Yeah, it's like the whole anime lolly, that little trope that they use. So like, I'm used to that. But then another issue I had with the whole series is they made Immortal Soldiers like. I just felt like there was no. It made Immortal Soldiers feel boring. Like there was no consequence to dying at all, and that was kind of corny to me. It's like, yeah, these heroes, they're sent to be heroes, and they can just die, and the only consequence is, yeah, they lose their memories.
Well, no.
Okay,
I'll
That's
do a
a
little pushback.
terrible consequence.
I'll do a little pushback. That's not the only consequence. They also lose like their humanity a little bit each time they come back.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, my favorite character in the whole series was the zombie nigga, the one who lost his whole fucking like. That was what's crazy about it. The character with the most personality the whole series lost all his personality. Like the MC was corny to me. He had the character of a fucking loading screen to me. Like that, he was corny as hell, unemotional, and then like the way he just switched. All of a sudden, oh, I don't fuck with goddesses. I'm never going to work with my goddesses. And then the motherfucker has a near death experience when honestly you can't really die. And all of a sudden it's like, no, I appreciate my goddess now, and I'm gonna pat her on the head every fucking episode. It was like
But like
I agree.
I don't know.
Hold on,
your
real
take's
quick,
kind of
Andrew. Real
Oh
quick
wait, I'm
before you.
not done yet. I'm not done yet.
Oh,
And the show is just allergic to explaining itself. Like, I've never seen a fucking anime where they just use terminology for 12 episodes and they never explain what the hell a blight is. Well, we're supposed to just know what it is. We
a
assume it's
demon
an
blight.
infection. It's
yeah.
like some infection demon lord. Like,
Right.
there's multiple demon lords. Demon lords is just a whole bunch of motherfuckers nowadays with no personality. Like, the demon lord theory was corny as hell. And the whole goddess contract, we're just supposed to just pick up little bits and pieces. It was like season 1 was just like saying, oh, here's a season 1 was a prologue. That's all it fucking was. It was a prologue. And now we're supposed to wait for season 2. Don't get me wrong. I like you said, Ron, I do think that it has some good concepts to it. I like the whole concept of, like, you hear the term hero and that's supposed to be a positive thing. But nah, like, these motherfuckers are pretty much weaponized. That's what the
Right.
heroes are. And I like that concept of sentenced to be a hero. That was cool. And I do like the ending. Like, actually bringing real villains towards the end was cool. But it took 10 episodes for you to introduce a real villain.
Right.
Like, that was corny to me. Like, I don't know. I watched 10 episodes of just we're fighting demon lords. And we're supposed to assume we know the church or whatever it is corrupt. But other than that, it was just... And it was predictable because I already foresaw.
Yeah.
I foresaw Shorty getting framed. We knew that was coming. Like, at least I did.
You're talking about his goddess?
No, the girl that the
No,
one that was part of the guards, the captain of
Oh
the guards.
yeah.
Yeah, like I foresaw her getting sentenced to be a hero, like real early on, because she just had too much resentment towards heroes,
Yeah.
and then she randomly started falling in love with Xylo, like just
Yeah.
an
That's
unnecessary
random
love.
anime. That's just anime stuff, though. Like you can't. That
True.
that happens. Like I feel like you saying that is it happens in a million other animes that you wouldn't have a problem with it
but
happening
this
in.
one, but I think because this one did such a bad job of explaining other, it's like I'm still trying to
didn't
figure out
explain
other
anything.
shit. Anything.
Yes,
It's like
That was my biggest. That was
that's
my
kind of
biggest
the
problem.
point.
Nah, they could have did
No,
a
no,
way
watched
better
12
job.
episodes.
Okay, all right. But listen. Hold up.
Before you defend
Order in
it.
the court.
Before you
Order in the
defend
court.
it.
Order in the court.
No,
I'll
no,
let
no,
y'all
no, no,
cook.
no,
I let
sir.
both y'all cook. Hey,
Sir,
I'm gonna need a second.
I'm not done. I'm not
I ain't
done.
even talk. Nah, you talk, bro. You talk. You had your
I'm
turn.
not done.
Let me
No,
talk. Let me
Cat,
push back. It can't just be both of y'all agreeing with each other. Like that's
I'm not. I wasn't agreeing with him. You didn't.
all right.
Let me say what I had to say. So this is to expound on Kaz's point and not to fully agree with him. That's one of the major issues that I had with it was that for the majority of the show they said that he killed his goddess, and I feel like they could have done a better job of like going into the deeper story of like him being framed and the thing that happened with him and his goddess. Like it wasn't as cut and dry as he killed his goddess. You know, like
yeah.
there was there was way more to the story to that. I mean, clearly, but
Yeah.
they never really went into it. They never
Yeah,
really.
they haven't gone into a lot of things. The point of the story is there are a bunch of it's kind of I don't want to like Attack on Titan. A bunch of stuff was happening and you don't know why, and they're explaining it over time. Now, I'm not saying if they do a bad job of explaining it over time, I'm going to have more of an issue with it. But they're taking the approach of there are a bunch of things we're not explaining a lot up front, but throughout the story, we're giving you a little bit more. Yeah, he killed his goddess. Yeah, there's more there, but they're not giving it to you yet. That seems intentional. It doesn't seem like unintentional or that they're not. Throughout the story, even at the end, they're giving a little bit more, and you're like, dang, well, they still haven't explained, which I hope they do a good job explaining, is why even do the hero penalty? And he did allude to there being more to it, because it doesn't really make sense. Like, if there are these people who know stuff that you don't want out, why make them a hero? You know what I'm
It was
saying?
just
But
like, to me, it was just like, you gave me 12 episodes to be like, the real story is about to begin. That's cool, but I didn't need 12 whole episodes for that. Like, I don't know. It just, Yeah, it got a dark concept to it and all that stuff, but it was like I felt like they were just scared to go all the way, and that's what kind of bothered me about season one. Like it was brutal, it was psychological, but it wasn't heavy enough. And I just think the whole concept of them and like the big issue for me, other than like him having daggers and swords and never cutting anybody, like that's a whole nother side of the story.
That's a
But
fair point.
but like I still like I hear what you're saying about like the whole there was consequences, like they lose themselves, they lose their memories, but that still doesn't that's not like a consequence to me. If you're still immortal, if you're still immortal, like the old dude, the zombie motherfucker that yells and blows niggas' heads off, like that part was cool as fuck to me. Like I ain't gonna lie, he was dope. He was like the dopest character to me, other than the one who don't give a fuck about killing. He just be like,
Well,
oh,
he's a
killing
demon
is
lord,
easy.
so.
Who's the
Oh,
demon lord
are you talking about the guy with the? Because there was a demon
that can
lord
see
sentenced to
from
be
mad
here.
far? Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Other
The one
dude.
that at the end, the one at the end that stepped on the other demon, like on Spriggan's head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. That and
Oh,
that's
you
what I'm
sound
saying.
like
It was
you
like
kind of you sound like you watching the next episode or the next season, bruh. Don't lie to me.
I
We
am
gonna get to
because
that.
I so yeah, you right. We are gonna get to it, but like I just feel like season one they could have expounded on a little bit more. They could have expounded on a little bit more, and that was my issue with it. They left a lot on the table, and I'm hoping the reason I'm invested in season two is because I'm hoping they go, all right, we need to start filling in some of the pieces to this puzzle now. Because season one was just a tutorial. Like I feel like
Okay,
I bought a new game and it's like, man, fuck these instructions. I'm gonna just learn as I go.
that's fair. Let me ask this. Let me ask this before we. Um,
The fuck,
sorry,
nigga?
Bugs. I live in the South, bro. Come on.
Mr. Miyagi, like what the
I
You
got
trying to
lights
catch a
on, man. They
fly?
flying all around. But let me ask y'all this: could season two make season one improve season one dramatically, depending on how they go about season two? Because there have
Oh,
been there have been anime where it's like once you see season two, they you see more of the intent and why they did it in season two, and it enhances season one. Like for instance, Jujutsu Kaisen, I didn't think season one was like as hype as season two, but you realize a lot of the stuff kind of they alluded to a lot of things that you wouldn't understand without season two, and you probably forgot it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it
yeah.
made season one better for me because you can. It seemed like more of an intent with the story. So what y'all think?
You go ahead. Go ahead, nigga.
Um, no, it won't make season one better, but it'll make the anime better. Um, I mean, season one, the thing I liked about season one was the production. You know, like it was really good. Like they had a large budget and they utilized it. I just that's it for me though. That's the only thing that made it like watchable. If it didn't have a large budget and the production wasn't good, then I don't think I would have cared for it. And I stopped watching it. Like it's not a memorable like damn, I gotta go back to watch this. I gotta rush back to watch it. And it should have been based off the premise of, the show and like what it's about. Like I feel like I should have been rushing or, you know, like how Kaiju had the counter and shit like that. I feel like it could have been one of those animes if it did a better job with just explaining like shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Um it's not a
Yeah.
bad
See,
anime. It's
if
just
Sentence to Be a Hero, if Sentence to Be a Hero becomes a hit and it becomes an all time great anime, they gotta give Panda some credit because I wasn't gonna stop after episode two. I would have never watched it again if he didn't tell me to watch it again. So if Sentence to Be a Hero becomes a hit, Panda Guru needs to get some credit because it got
People like it, man. That's like saying, give me credit if I recommended JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like, and you ended up liking it. Like, I'm not. All right, far off example, but anyway, back on. let's not open that can today. But all right, so
My
how
man is
y'all
low
rating
key
it?
a JoJo fan.
Yeah,
Yo,
how y'all rating it? So we got stamped, certified, mid, trash, ass, and on top of that, are you going to keep watching? So what you got, Nick Wu?
It's a mid anime that I'll continue to watch.
yeah.
Yeah,
What?
that's it.
That's
Like honestly,
that's
it's just a mid anime that I'll continue to watch.
Fair
that's
enough.
my
You
exact
know,
answer. That's
it's
my
like
exact answer.
yeah, like
All right,
we
that's
all
it. We
continue to
got the
watch mid
verdict.
animes. Nigga, don't cut me off. What's wrong with you?